found a chair in the middle of the mound, and we got a fork that had a hairline fracture in it, and now it's a prong. And we've done quite a bit. Last fence on that side.
Sorry about that background noise. Fractures.
It looks like it so far. Still got all that mound to do, but we're getting there. Rubbish and stones. The drain pipe. And there's some in the mound over there. Oh yeah. Weird. Don't know why they're not recycling it instead of throwing it in a mound, but there you go.
Somebody stopped here recently and had a look, but I don't think they know what they're looking at. Literally don't know what they're fucking looking at. I think it starts at this tree here. And that's an oak tree. And it finishes quite a way over on the other side. Right. We have yeah, gravel. Not very high gravel on this side. And we've got a tidy little ditch going all the way along to the brambles. This is a major clean out job. Keep going up. That used to be one of the entrances for the farmers, but it ain't wide enough. Could get a tractor in, but I doubt if you get a trailer in these days. Got more as well overgrown. Our weed party could be here again. But yeah, we're still going. Still on the bend. And we're getting a bit higher on the mound. The mound is still here though. And there's another dead tree. And that's, yeah, okay. Oh, he's just alive. We've got clear pasture in the inside of it. With 1, 2, 3, 4 trees in a row. Looks like the rabbits are keeping it down. One or two are keeping it down. So this is the bend here, look. It's quite a big bend as the other one is. Issues of entry, as usual. Now we're over and in. Yeah, a lot less dumping here. The rabbits have been keeping this down. Nothing's been in here. That tree is more or less dead. The far one, this one here, look. And we've had a few good branches fall off here as well. It's a shame. Being here a couple of years ago, might have been able to do something about it. Well, this has been munched. Somebody's been here to keep it maintained. And they come in through the field to maintain it. That's Tom. He stopped us from doing it. Literally stopped us. If you don't maintain it, you lose it. He's claimed this as his. Can't do this one. But yes, end of the day, this is time dated stamped. Well, it's going to be verbally time dated stamped as well. It is the 2nd of September 2022 today. And he's got a big old compost heap there. Look. You can't see it because of the darkness. But he's cleared a large patch for himself. And there's a nice rabbit hole there. But I expect Tom's going to come and see us. End of the day, beautiful footage. This is fucking huge. We should have come on here first. We should be this side. A lot better ground. But we have got a lot of road here still. Tom doesn't realise what he's opened himself into. And there's Tom's silos earlier, where he's got muck and compost. And over the back there is a farm. And yeah. He didn't do a very good job, but he's done some maintenance. And it goes a long way that way. Can't even get that way. So we've got to go back out now. This, I think, has not been chopped down. I think it's rabbits. Rabbits and small bloody lawnmower or something, I don't know. People walking in and out, hunting. Ain't got a clue. A little bit of rubbish. A lot of this stuff. This is past crops. Well, blown in when seeding. Yep, I think let's watch this one and see what happens. So that's been recently knocked down as well, as you can see. It's not that clever. I don't think he's done a good enough job here. I think he's let himself down. He's only come into a bit of it, not all of it. And I'm the first person in here by foot from the roadside. I'm gonna walk down the other part of it and see what's going on there. And yeah, there's the full extent of the corner. And it looks like it stops over there somewhere. But we'll have a view of that in a minute. Okay, I'm walking around. He hasn't put a claim on it yet, he hasn't put a fence up or anything. So yes, yeah, this looks better in some respects, but not on others, because he's still got to dig through, still got to claim it. Looks like we could have a bit of rubbish dumped here. I don't know, it's where somebody's been looking, I don't know, I'm not sure. There's more, a little bit of a woodland, what it's connected to it. I think Tom would be an arsehole here though. I think he'd try to claim it all for himself. And somebody's been walking around here having a look. Somebody's not that clever showing the way they've been. Oh, this could be rabbits. And there's a natural hedgerow again, look, over there. And there's this heap again. They heaped it, but not as well, not as high. But we're still going. And back to the road, because there's no other way round. Yep. Not filming him, it's filming my own safety, that's all. So we're still on the bend. We're still on the bend. And there's still more. Some of it's hedged, some of it's not. It hasn't been trimmed on the inside for donkeys. But it looks like somebody's tried to from the other side. I don't know about this one. It's still going. This could be lovely woodland here. It could be really nice bit of woodland this. Because this is large. Proper large. I say another quarter, another half the size of what we've already got. That's what we're talking about here. Pure tarmac again. More debris. And I'd say it ended somewhere around here. Because yeah, here's the natural line it's been done to. And there's the hedgerow. Right there, look. Well, anyway, here we go, look. From this way, see that tree there? That's roughly the marker on the opposite side of the road where it ends. Right there, look. Right opposite there. It's about 5 meters back. Actually, if I stand right here and look straight across, there's a gap in the hedge. That's the marker we need to go by. That marker in the hedge. And we can do a tuck straight in. Coming out 2.5 meters. And then straight along. And that'll be approximately the same at the other end. But now I'm going to walk right down the other end and see where the marker is going to be for the boundary. Let's just hope this battery holds out. This is plot 2, people. Plot number 2. But we can't do anything about plot number 2 until we at least get plot number 1 fenced in and half of that hardcore and tarmac and gravel and arrogant moved, which I think the arrogant companies are being out of order to us at the moment. As we approach one and they're just not interested. Reason why, they're too far away, but that ain't too bad being too far away. Well, at the end of the day, it's costs down to them. Because you're talking about £300 per load plus fuel, plus driver. And if you're using a grab, it's only 13 tonne. If it hasn't got a grab, I need a JCB, and then it's 20 tonne on every lorry. So yeah, every 3 lorries with a grab, I'm losing a lorry, and that is major expensive to me. Well, yeah, we have to do what we got to do, and we need our wildlife back in Britain. We need it sorting out. We need it sorting out for the environment as well as the wildlife, and that's where we're coming from. Because you need to breathe, we need to breathe, the animals need to breathe, and the animals need somewhere to live. And if we keep ripping it down, we're ripping ourselves, yeah, badly. And I think we would be idiots if we all stood back and ignored this. I would dare say that oak tree there is the boundary of the opposite end, as I said when it came in. And that's what I'm going to go by eye, that there. Because it hasn't been cut back in years. This grass wouldn't be that tall if it had been cut back a year ago or a couple of years ago, or even beginning of this year. It'd be more or less like what's next to it. You see that bit there, been cut back recently. That bit there hasn't. And that bit's even older. So where I'm going is we need to do something. But what the hell do we do? Do we sit and be ignorant? Or do we literally scream out help and see if help comes? Because if help don't come, I don't know what to say. Why are we ignorant to ourselves? Anyway, signing off for now. Always looking for more things like this to do. Maybe you want to get in touch with Steph and say, we've got a mega project you need to have a look at. But at the end of the day, Steph and I are sort of people who take on the most extreme because nobody else will. Because we got the balls to take on whoever comes along and pushes us and pulls us. Because they ain't going to push or pull us for too long. Because half of them are idiots, thinking they know it all before they even try to understand or try to educate themselves first. It's like the people coming past and shouting abuse. They think we're travellers. They think we're the scum of the earth. Alright, let's put one thing right there. No traveller is the scum of the earth. No homeless person is the scum of the earth. It's people who live different lifestyles, and people don't like people who don't live different lifestyles. It's not their fault they have a different lifestyle. It's not their fathers and mothers. It's not their grandmothers, grandfathers. It's just the way nature and everybody else has accepted them in a bad manner. If you're in a bad manner, well, I'm sorry. If you're in a bad place, there's people that help you, but you got to find out help in the first place. And nature can't ask for help. She hasn't got a voice. So Stephanie has to be a voice. I'm just a background man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just the person who's got his own personal problems, but has put them to one side to try and say, no, I'm getting on. No, I've fucked up this planet. And no, I'm not allowing it no more.